In God we trust. Everyone else we monitor. That is the unwritten law of the modern surveillance state. But tonight, you aren't the one monitoring. You are the one running. Look at the countdown timer on your secondary screen. 9 minutes and 59 seconds. Outside your window, the distant, rhythmic wail of federal sirens is cutting through the cold midnight air. The streetlights are flickering out one by one as tactical units cut power to your block. They aren't coming to ask questions, they're coming to breach. You are the elite cyber operator who pulled back the curtain on the deepest secrets of the alphabet agencies. And now, the land of the free is officially the land of your capture. The clock is bleeding. Every second you waste is another year in a federal supermax. You have exactly 10 minutes to vanish from the digital universe, or your life as a free person is permanently over. Level 1. The Rookie Panic. The sirens are getting closer, and your heart is hammering against your ribs. Your first instinct is to pull the plug, smash the monitors, and run out the back door. That is how rookies get caught. In the digital frontier, dropping the physical power line changes absolutely nothing. Your local router is still holding an active lease, and your data is sitting comfortably in the volatile memory chips. To survive the first 2 minutes, you must execute a complete localized purge. You open the terminal line and initiate a forced browser cache evacuation. Most people think clearing their history removes their tracks, but the cache holds deep cryptographic tokens, session states, and active logins that can tie your physical identity to illicit dark web market keys. But clearing the cache only cleans the software layer. Your machine's physical network card is still broadcasting a unique identity to every local cell tower and interceptor device sitting in the unmarked surveillance vans outside your house. You immediately deploy a network script for MAC address spoofing, masking your hardware's true cryptographic identifier with a randomized, completely generic signature. To the federal tracking nodes patrolling the neighborhood spectrum, your high-end operational rig suddenly transforms into a harmless, untraceable smart refrigerator. The first 2 minutes are gone. The local perimeter is temporarily masked, but the deep digital blood trail is still leading straight to your doorstep. Level 2. The Wiretap Bypass. 8 minutes left. The blue and red lights are now reflecting off the brick walls of the alleyway below. The federal agents aren't just tracking your hardware, they've already intercepted your internet service provider lines. They've weaponized deep packet inspection, a brutal network surveillance technique that analyzes the actual payload of your data traffic in real time, looking for specific encryption signatures that match your server operations. You look at your diagnostic panel. Your secure tunnel is failing because of a catastrophic DNS leak. Your system is accidentally requesting website routing directions outside of your encrypted network, leaving a clear breadcrumb trail of your exact server destinations directly on your provider's logging servers. If they map those destinations, they seize your entire network history. You have to fight back from inside the wiretap. You write a continuous loop script to force all outbound traffic through nested, randomized onion-routed nodes, instantly fracturing your single data stream into thousands of unrecognizable fragments scattered across 3 different continents. You aren't trying to hide the data anymore. You are drowning their interception tools in pure, unadulterated cryptographic noise. To the agent sitting in the command van down the street, your terminal traffic suddenly looks like a chaotic, multi-layered static storm. You broke the active wiretap, but your physical drives are still loaded with weaponized code. Level 3. The Ghost Protocol. 6 minutes on the clock. Heavy vehicle doors are slamming shut on the asphalt outside. The tactical teams are deploying their perimeter lines. You turn your eyes to your primary solid-state drives. They contain years of highly classified data repositories. If the forensic teams recover these drives intact, they will use automated recovery tools to reconstruct your entire life's work in a matter of hours. Ordinary deletion is a myth. When you hit delete, the operating system merely removes the file pointer, leaving the actual data completely untouched on the storage sectors.
To ensure absolute destruction, you initiate a military-grade metadata scrubbing sequence. This targeting script hunts down hidden tracking data embedded inside your system files, creation dates, geolocation tags, and author signatures, and strips them down to absolute zero. Immediately after, you engage a destructive shredding algorithm, specifically the Gutman method, which overwrites your drive's unallocated space 35 times with randomized mathematical garbage data. This completely destroys the magnetic and electronic signatures of the original files, turning your critical evidence into an irreversible digital graveyard. Your storage drives are melting down under the immense processing load, processing millions of overwrites per second. The physical drives are becoming clean slates, but your cloud storage networks are still active, automatically syncing your data to external servers. If the cloud stays alive, the destruction means nothing. Level 4. The Core Purge. 3 minutes remaining. The sound of flashbangs being prepped echoes from the porch downstairs. They are at the door. You need to sever the links to your decentralized backup servers across the globe before the feds can intercept your active connection states. You use a secure shell terminal to gain remote root access to your primary offshore server clusters, hidden in non-extradition jurisdictions. The danger here is absolute. If the tactical team cuts your power or grabs your hands while this connection is live, they inherit full administrative control over your entire international network. You look at the sync status bar. It's at 80%. You don't have time to wait for a clean logout. You execute an instantaneous API token revocation, instantly invalidating every single digital key, password, and access certificate associated with your identity across the entire global web. With one keystroke, you turn your active, highly privileged cloud accounts into useless, locked digital vaults that cannot be opened from this machine ever again. The international servers drop offline, completely isolating themselves from your local workstation. You are down to your final 60 seconds. The digital trail is completely dead, but the physical machine in front of you still holds the active memory architecture of the Purge itself. Level 5. The Mastermind's Gamble. 30 seconds. The front door downstairs is hit with a hydraulic breaching ram. The house shakes. Heavy boots are pounding up the stairwell. Shouts of federal agents, "Get on the ground," ring out through the hallway. This is the absolute end of the line. Your terminal screen suddenly locks up. The federal cyber unit down the street has just launched an automated zero-day exploit against your local operating system, a catastrophic, completely unpatched security vulnerability that instantly bypasses your firewalls and freezes your keyboard inputs. They're trying to stop you from wiping the last remaining memory blocks. You can't use the keyboard. You can't use the mouse. With 10 seconds left, you reach beneath your desk and flip the physical guard cover off a custom-wired hardware toggle switch connected directly to your motherboard's power delivery system. You execute a manual firmware brick, sending an intentional high-voltage electrical surge directly into the motherboard's BIOS microchip, while simultaneously flashing it with corrupted, nonsensical data code. The monitors instantly go black. The cooling fans scream and then die. The silicon chips inside your computer core are permanently cooked, turning a $20,000 cyber weapon into a useless piece of melted plastic and dead metal. The doorknob to your command center shatters. The door flies open, and the blinding white beams of tactical weapon lights flood your eyes. You raise your empty hands into the air, looking directly into the lasers with a calm, exhausted, and completely satisfied smile. Your computers are dead. Your cloud is gone. Your footprint is zero. They came to capture the Mastermind, but all they found was a room full of smoking metal. You played the game against the highest stakes possible, and you won. But as the flex cuffs lock around your wrists, an agent drops a heavy black storage case on your desk, containing a hardware interceptor you've never seen before. What is your next move? Did they actually capture you, or was this entire raid part of your plan? Leave your strategy in the comments below.